somebody was sitting in my chair. Okay, do you want to look down? Want to show them how pretty you are? Okay, you're not enjoying this. Hi there, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what's on my Sephora Love List. Now, if you are new to my channel or if you haven't seen him before, that's my cat Winston. He has these beautiful, big, bright blue eyes, really soft, fuzzy little coat. He's totally deaf. I love him so much. He's so good at breaking our glasses, but he is one of our favorites. And right now he is sitting at the leg of my tripod. So hopefully he doesn't decide to make this video a little shaky. But anyways, today I wanted to get into what's on my Sephora Love List. Now, I'm not sure what it's intended for. I think it's supposed to be the products you love, so you can like easily find them to repurchase. But I know what products I love, and I know when I need to repurchase because they run out. So I actually, and I'm sure a lot of people do this, I use my loves list as sort of a shopping list or a things I'd like to buy one day list. And some things have been hanging out on my Sephora's love list for a very long time. I still want them, but I find, and I'm sure you do too, I have way too much makeup. It is so easy to go to Sephora and spend hundreds of dollars. So I really do my best not to, and I'm pretty good at that. What I do though is that when there's things I want, I put them on my loves list, and then if in a week or two later I go back and I look at them, and I usually delete them from the loves list because I want them in the moment. But so many of the products that I have, and I'm sure that you have too, are very similar. How many neutral lipsticks does a girl need? How many neutral eyeshadow palettes does a girl need? So I use it to sort of cool off when I don't actually want to make a purchase, but I also hold on to things I want to get in there, so that way when either their annual 20% off sale comes around, or they have an annual sort of like a 4 times the, well, I'm Rouge, so 4 times the point sale, and I like to hold off for either of those, that way I'm getting a little extra bang for my buck. One thing I will say, obviously 20% off is better than 4 times the points, but I've noticed they've had some really great point purses lately, including one with a Chloe purse. So I'm sort of thinking it might not be so bad to rack up some points if it's some really great high level experiences available. Anyway, so let's get on to what's in my love list. So I've got my computer. I'm gonna be sitting here so that way I can tell you what's on my shopping list. So I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom. So the top are newer things I've added to the loves list, and the bottom are things that I've been holding on to for way too long. So the first thing that I'd love to pick up, I actually just swatched it in store yesterday. It's the Nudestix Nudies Bloom All Over Dewy color in Sweet Peach Peony Soft Peach. So Sweet Peach Peony sounds like exactly the kind of shade I want. It's not matte, it's a beautiful glow. It looks like it'd be a beautiful blush. It looks like they also use it as an eyeshadow, but it's just, anyways, it's really pretty. I totally want it. It is out of stock online. That's $35 Canadian. All prices will be in Canadian as usual. So the next thing on my love list is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Face Palette. So that is this beautiful quad. It is $95. It's a beautiful quad. It's got sort of a champagne gold, a peachy, sort of a rosy, and a bronzy color. And they're all sort of, I think, highlighters, but they just give you that really glow. It's such a beautiful palette. You guys know I love Charlotte Tilbury products, and I really want this one. Another thing I want to pick up is the Fresh Sugar Peach Hydrating Lip Balm. It smelled really good in store. It is $24. I do have a lot of lip balms, so I'm going to unlove it. I still want it though, but I am going to declutter this list as we go. Next up on my list is the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Mini. It's $17. It's kind of this blue hydrating. Again, I swatched it in store yesterday. A couple of these things I have added recently. And I think it'd be really great as sort of an under eye, I don't want to say a primer, but an under eye, sort of, especially when it's like hot and sunny. I think it'd be great in my purse. So I think I'm going to leave it on the list and possibly pick it up next time there's a good $25 like gift with purchase, because I can always add that in a couple of face masks or something. I do have unlimited free shipping with Rouge, which is really dangerous. Next up is the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow Palette. I am going to remove that from my loves list. It is $66. It looks beautiful in store. But between my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, or Film Star Bronze and Glow palette and possibly that Glowgasm face palette, I don't need them both on the list. Next up is a brand I've never tried before. It's called Milk Cosmetics. I've heard some great things about it, and it's new to Sephora. They have a new blush. It's called Nevermore. I don't know if it's new. new to Sephora blush. It's called Nevermore. It's a hibiscus pink. It looks like it would be so perfect for this time of year. It sort of looks like Orgasm, but a little more gold. Next up is something I added to my mental list about a week ago when I tested it in store. I did post a selfie on Instagram having used it. It's the Drybar, the Wrap Party Styling Wand. It retails for 206 Canadian dollars, which is a little pricey, but it's not that bad for a hair tool. And I tested out, what's really cool is that it has a tapered, kind of skinnier near the base and then wider at the end. And it just made for some really soft and touchable waves. I've been casually in the market for a new curling iron. I do really want that one, but I might hold off, and I mean, obviously if I can get it from PR, that'd be amazing, but I might hold off on it and maybe ask for it for Christmas. So next up is the Sephora Favorite Sunkissed Glow Kit. It's $54, and it contains the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Eyeshadow Pencil in Champagne Diamonds full size, which I have and I love, so I wouldn't say no to another one of those. Then it's got a Tarte Sea Glass liquid eyeshadow, a Fenty bronzer, a Marc Jacobs coconut highlighting gel, a Becca pressed highlighter in vanilla quartz, which I don't actually have, an Artist Couture diamond glow powder in conceited, which I've never heard of, Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in translucent, which I love. It's a mini, can always use another one of those, and the Sephora Collection Ultra Shine lip gel in perfect nude. So it does look like a really great set. I saw it in store. It looks really beautiful. So maybe I'll hold off on that, but I do have my eye on it. Next up is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Risque, which is a peachy nude. So I have Exposed. I love it. I have Partey. I love it. I think that this color would be really great for summer, so I'll leave it on the list. The next up is something that I will covet forever and ever, but I will probably never take the plunge and buy, and that is the Natasha Denona Biba All Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. So it is beautiful. I was getting my brows done at Sephora, at Benefit at Sephora the other day, and from where I was seated, I had this perfect view of all of the Natasha Denona things. I was staring at this eyeshadow palette, and there were two shadows that really stood out to me, and that was Monroe and Shine. They're these beautiful shimmery golds, and I'm a sucker for shimmery golds. The palette is $162, which is really steep. I might swatch it in store a few more times, maybe see if I can get it as a Christmas gift. I know that Christmas is a long time away and I want it to be summer forever, but sometimes when there's sort of higher value products that I know are going to stand the test of time, I like to hold off and see if I can get them for Christmas. I do have a smaller 5-pan Natasha Denona palette that was about $60, and I do quite like it, and that is definitely a more affordable way to try her out before going for those massive palettes. So I do have my eye on it, and I totally don't need it, and maybe I'll do an eyeshadow palette declutter where you can see just how many eyeshadow palettes I have and just how much I don't need it. Another thing, I recently got a sample in a Sephora order, is the Benefit Boi-ing Brightening Concealer. I'm shade 1, which is light. And I tried it on my eyelids and it was really nice, and then under the eye was really nice as well. I typically stick to the airbrush concealer, but I wouldn't mind adding this one to my collection, so I'm gonna hold off on that. The next one would be a total splurge, and that is the Dyson Airwrap. It is 699 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. It is currently out of stock. I know Nordstrom and the Bay have also been having a hard time keeping this in stock. I tried it at the Bay and it was really cool. I loved the result. It is totally unnecessary and I want it. I'm gonna leave it on that loves list. Maybe if they have it in stock when they have the 4 times the points or the 20% off, that would be really cool. I typically buy myself a gift when I start a new job or get a promotion, and I haven't done that yet. I don't know if this Airwrap is gonna be the thing. I was kind of maybe thinking a purse, but I do want it. I don't want to spend my money on it. So I'm just gonna leave it there and sort of imagine what we'd like to have it. The next 3 are Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and those are Super Cindy, which is a muted nude, Love Liberty, which is a berry pink, and Amazing Grace, which is a pink coral. Those are $39 each. I have quite a number of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and I totally have a pink coral and a berry pink and a muted nude from her. But do I want these? Yeah, I do. And it's also helpful for me because I know that I've gone through my collection, I know that I don't have those shades. Another Charlotte Tilbury product is the Sex on Fire Blush. Let's be honest, I want it 90% because of the name. It's a tawny rose. So you've got sort of this taupey plum in the middle, and then sort of like a peachy pink around the outside, which, I mean, I don't know if it'd be pretty on it, probably would be, but I want it. And then I've got the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, again, this time in Blushing Bride, which is a rosy pink. I've had that one sitting on my loves list for a while. I've been wanting to get it. I thought I'd maybe get it around my wedding, but I don't really wear rosy pinks. Again, I want this because of the name, so I'm gonna leave it on the list and maybe one day I will buy it. The MAC Cosmetics Prep and Prime in Coconut. I believe that was limited edition at one point in time, but it seems to be permanent now. It does smell really good. I've got a lot of setting powder, so once I get through those, I'm gonna pick this one up. And then the NARS Natural Radiant, oh, that one's $31. The NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation at $60. I believe I'm Mont Blanc, which is light 2 for fair skin with neutral undertones. That would be me. I have never tried this before. I've heard great things. I've been eyeing it. I would love to give it a try. I haven't really used a lot of NARS foundation products before, but yeah, it looks really nice. I really don't need any more foundations. I've got a whole drawer of them, so I do need to get through some more of those before I pick up another one. The next is, it would again totally be a splurge. I was thinking about buying it for my honeymoon, but ultimately I did not. It's the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad in 4 Honeymoon, which is a shimmering peach, sand, plum, and dark purple. It is a beautiful, look at my nose, a beautiful, beautiful palette. I've never even swatched it. It just looks so pretty. It's $105, which is pretty steep, so I'm probably never going to purchase it, but I will leave it on my loves list, just hoping maybe one day. The next 3 are the Living Proof Perfect Hair shampoo, conditioner, and the Nightcap Overnight Perfector. So the Nightcap is $38. It is out of stock. I've used it before. I usually coat my hair from about chin to tip, which for me is a lot. And then I brush it all back, run my hands to the top, put it in a bun, sleep on it, and take it out in the morning. And it is so good. I haven't had it in a while. I have a lot of hair products to get through. And I have found that coconut oil just on its own does a pretty great job. But I would like to pick that up again one day soon, but it's been out of stock the last couple times I've been on here. Now for the shampoo and conditioner, I do have the 24-ounce 710 ml with a pump bottle on top in my loves. It is $77 each, but it is a really great product, and I don't mind investing in shampoo. I have been sent a lot of shampoo and conditioner lately, which is why I have not pulled the plug on these. Pulled the plug, like pulled the trigger, purchased. I have not purchased these, and I would like to one day, but there are some great drugstore options that I really love as well. So I'm not in a rush, but I would like to have them one day. Then I've got the Laura Mercier Silk Creme Moisturizing Photo Edition Foundation in Rose Ivory for very fair with cool undertones. I had Blush Pretty do my makeup a couple of years ago, so this has been on my loves list for a couple of years, and they used this mixed with her tinted moisturizer, and it was just beautiful. It was like, the skin was just so gorgeous that like I really want it, but again, I have so many foundations, so one day I will. Another Laura Mercier product I've had in the past and I'd love to have again is the Caviar Stick Eyeshadow. It's in Rose Gold. It's $35. Again, I've had it before. It's great all over the lid. The reason I haven't repurchased this one is because Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Jean fills a very similar role for me, and I do like it better. But that being said, I still want this one again, so I'm just gonna leave it on my loves list. And the last thing is the Burberry Full Kisses lipstick in Military Red number 553 Classic Red. I've tried it in store. I have other Burberry Full Kisses lipsticks. They're beautiful. I love Burberry as a brand. The red is so nice. Perfect for summer. I was actually thinking I might take the plunge on that this summer. It is $33. Again, it's this beautiful kind of warm red. Put that down. It's this beautiful warm red. I've been thinking it'd be perfect for summer. But yeah, so that's what's on my Sephora's love list. If you'd like to see another video where I talk about my favorite products from Sephora, please let me know, leave that down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I loved all the comments. I love interacting with you guys, and I love making videos for you guys. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to hear what products are on your Sephora love list and what are the products that you've been wanting to buy but you just haven't. So anyways, leave that down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.